Joe Teels, what's up?
What's happening, man? Yeah, we're here at 180 Recording Studio, and just gonna ask some questions. Gonna answer some questions.
All right. So when did you first start off rapping?
Man, it'd probably be about 2010s when I first started. At first, it was a joke. Like me and my friends were getting together, and we were just like freestyling, like lunchroom stuff. And after a while, I realized I was kind of getting a little better at it. I met Vance Brown, Drama Face, Free Drama, and he was really doing it. And I knew since I met him, I was like, man, I'm trying to do that too. Like, and at first I was just like a clone of him for years, but like after a while, I start to develop my own style and stuff like that. But
So what made you start rapping? Like I know you said it was like a hobby, but you had any motivation, anything you was listening to before that?
I always connected with music. Like my mom used to sing, and like just I don't know. I feel like I she passed that on to me. Like I just love music, like any kind of music at all. But like rap really spoke to me. Like I don't know why, but it did. Like almost the rebellious nature of it. Like just it spoke to me because like I was a bad kid and I was messing up and I was going through a lot of stuff, and so like I listened to it and they was just like, disrespect, not even you know what I'm saying, but like the vibe of it, like, Eminem and people like that, the more complex rap and shit that's not even cool no more, but, but anyway, stuff like that, man, I listened to that and I was like, I want to do that, I want to be a part of that, and like, I really wanted to sing, but like, at this point in time, I ain't had the voice for all that. Like, now I can kind of carry a tune, you put a little auto-tune on me, I'll be fine, but back then it was... Yeah, it was a lot of Eminem and stuff like that. Yellow Wolf, a lot of, uh, man, I listened to T.I. a lot. He was hard.
So back
T.I.
then, like 2010, it was
Yeah.
like a lot of battle rapping, a
Yeah.
lot of bars
A
and
lot of
music
bars.
like with the meaning.
Yeah.
So that was the lane you was in. You
Yeah.
say
Oh
when you
yeah.
first
When I
started?
first started, that's all I
Storytelling
wanted
and
to do. Well, besides, like Vance was always trying to get me on, like trap was just starting to like become a thing. I think in like the early stages of it, not necessarily like full on trap music like what we got now, but like it was starting to go from
Like speak about street stuff and
street
drug
stuff,
dealing, like more
and they were still
obviously.
trying to be more complex with
Yeah.
it than they will nowadays, but they were starting to move towards more towards that.
Yeah.
And the Vance always had me on some like crazy beats talking about all kind, and I was just doing what he was doing, but it was like more. I just wanted to, for a while there, especially, I really just wanted to come up with just like the craziest stuff, like how many words can I rhyme in like one line, and then like do it the next line, and then like, which is good. It taught me. I grew a lot from that and writing and learning like the structure of songs, and then the more you learn like structure wise the songs, and as you get better, you learn to get away from the same structure. Like when you first start, you need structure.
Yeah.
You need, to define your rhyme schemes and stuff. Like, it was simple stuff. Like, you can't quit rhyming on like the third time you're trying to rhyme something and say something different the fourth time. But then you get better at it, and then all of a sudden it's like,
You can learn how to
I know how to do that now.
Yeah.
I can rhyme on the third one and then go to the fourth one and make the fourth one go into the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth one. So it's just it's stuff like that. Just over time you just learn. I think that's what the best part about it is. Like music, you're always learning. You're always, if you're getting better, it means you're learning. It means you're getting something from it.
So when y'all was starting off back then, was y'all like going to studios or y'all was just like?
We was all over the place, man. Every closet in TK, we was in there.
Yeah.
We.
So what's the first song that you remember you recorded?
Oh man, do ones off iPhones count on the voice recorder?
Yeah, I mean, did you put them out?
On MySpace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your rap name back then? You was going by Joe?
It was JT the Breeze. Lord, in hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
You look back like, what was I doing? But back then it was cool, and people were, hey, what's up, Breeze? And it was cool though. And like I said, we wasn't doing nothing major or nothing. We wasn't in no big studios or anything like that. It was like hopping around from one house studio to the next, and.
So I want to kind of fast forward, like I want to say maybe a little bit after high school, and you were still rapping,
Right.
but you changed the style up.
Yeah, I changed the style big time. Like I started to try to get my life on point, and that really changed everything. Cause like as when it comes to rap, I feel like authenticity is the most important part because like even in music, like if I hear a song somebody singing, like I don't feel like it has to, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't have to like match that person. Like I feel, you know what I'm saying, as much as it doesn't rap. Like if you rap about something, especially growing up how we grew up and like the music we listen to, it's like they expected you to, you know what I'm saying, be about that, to really live what you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So as my life started to change and I started to look at things differently, my music started to change. Because I feel like good music is really just a reflection of yourself, you know. So like um, when you start putting out real, like authentic music, that's like the best music you can make because it's you. You're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's no doubt about it. Like, you can really draw deep from who you are, and then put that into a song. You know, I think that's the best kind of music. But that's not the only kind of music. You know,
Right.
and this is all personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take none of this as for as the law or anything like that. You know, for me, that's just what I like to hear. Like, and I'm a real sad dude. I ain't gonna lie. I love sad music. Then people be sad and they talking about their feelings and they're able to express this. And then you listen to it, you just like, damn. That's I feel that, you know what I'm saying. I guess I'm looking for music I could feel most of the time. So that's the kind of music I wanted to make, and as my life started changing, the music I made started changing. And it went to a real positive lane there for a little bit.
So, like, what's some key points that you think that changed? Was it like no profanity or just subject matter, period? Or?
Well, I was trying to get on the right page with God,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still a struggle. You know, as humans, I still feel like it's hard to do that because we naturally would just mess things up. I know I do. I still do all the time. And so, you know, I was trying to work the things that I was trying to work on. Like, yeah, I was trying to cut out profanity. I was trying to work on certain stuff, and it reflected in the music. You know, so like, but more positive things. I was trying to talk about like. I guess really just like the journey I was on, you know, because that was what it was. It was a journey because I was like, one day I was thinking about certain stuff, like, you know, certain stuff, and then the next day I was just changing as my mind started to change, you know what I'm saying, and it takes work and perseverance. I think everybody needs to go through some kind of time where their mindset changes, where they start to think, and I think it comes with getting older too. A lot of people start to, you know, as you get older, you're like, man, you start to see stuff differently, like, cause I still know people or be around people that are still in high school, and it's like they'll tell me like what's stressing them out, and it's like, man, like when you're an adult, like none of that really matters, like. But you know, you can't tell the high school person that what they're going through doesn't matter because it is important to them at that time in their stage of what they're going through and stuff. But like, as you get older, you get wiser, I think, and you just grow.
Yeah, man.
I think that's what it is growth.
We're humans too, so you know we're growing and evolving and learning every day.
Right.
If you're not, you slowly dying. You know.
Yeah, you gotta grow.